Upstairs.
Yeah, I guess, unless you have any here. Hello, my friends. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on where you are in internet land. Welcome. Just checking the mic. Welcome to another, no, it needs to be clear. Blank. Welcome to another episode of Stephanie's Crafting Corner, where we get together live every Thursday at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, and I make something. We're going to do a couple shout outs real quick, and then I'm going to jump into this card tonight. I'm really excited about it because it's a little different than I normally do, and so I'm excited. Hi, I'm always excited. Hi, Marcy. Hello. Hi, Catherine in Canada. Hi, Amanda. Hi, Damari. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Kellyanne from hot Philadelphia. Send some of that heat this way, my love. It's freezing here today. Hi, Reagan. Hi, Sheila. Hi, Denise. Hi, Kathleen in Idaho. Hello. Hi, Merlin in San Diego. Hi, Terry in Minnesota. Hi, Gloria in Wisconsin. Hi, Glenda in Pennsylvania. Hi, Margaret in East Ohio. Hello, hello. Hi, Amanda, a new subscriber. Oh, Craft Therapy with Amanda, new subscriber in the house. Welcome. Excited that you are here. Hi, Mary. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Nancy in Surprise, Arizona. So, Amanda, every Thursday at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, we get together, and a lot of the people in the chat are lifers. They've been around for a long time. Get it? Lifers, stamps of life. Yeah. But we get together, and I say hi to a couple people. I chit chat for a second, and then I jump in and I make a card. Now, on Mondays, I do No Makeup Monday, where, in all honesty, it's no makeup. I do add a little mascara, but no makeup. And we just chit chat about life. So you're free to join us on those as well. But Thursdays is when we do the really, it is getting warm in here, but under these lights all of a sudden, I'm taking my Salkies off. This is our class. Our normal crafting. Hi, Deborah in Huntington Beach. Hi, Mary. My friends, Tuesday night, we did our scooter dog class and had so much fun. Quilty wants me to remind you to please like and share and say hello in the chat. Yes, Gail had the last day of school today. Yay, summer break. Doesn't go better than that, right? Hi, Jennifer. Hello, hello. Hi, Kellyanne. She says it's 90 degrees at 8 p.m. in Philadelphia. Wowzers. It's going to be even hotter when I go in July, isn't it? I have a feeling. Sharon said class was awesome. Thank you, my love. Hi, Jeannie. Hi, Chris. Hello. She said she's working on some of the scooter dog classes. Yay. She says she loves the, okay, Chris, you're going to love it even more because tonight we're doing something totally different, but similar, but totally different. Okay. But it made me think about it. Hi, Trisha. She said class was amazing. Thank you. Hi, Carolyn. She said she already liked already. Thank you. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Damari. Merlin. I think I got everybody. Hi, Marie. Now, Marie in Oregon. If you are new to us, please make sure you subscribe. I think it's over there or it's over there on YouTube. And make sure that you oh, Frank and Sharon, thank you for the cruise video. I did watch it. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Gave me some good tips. A lot of things that I already know just because, I'm a germaphobe, but it was good to hear them again. Jeannie, thank you, my love. So what was I talking about before I was talking about that? Let's see. We're going to make a card tonight. And Lexi said she already liked and shared. Thank you, my love. So we are... make sure you subscribe. I think it's over here. Click the bell so you get a notification. Hi, Sonia. Hi, Carol, love. Now, we're going to make a card tonight. And those of you that were in the class, you're going to go, So this is kind of like, if you took the class, this is going to really make a lot of sense. If you didn't take the class, that's okay. This is still going to make sense because it's all its own item, right? You probably already have it. It's an older item. So it's its own item. But some people that took the class are going to go, oh, I know why she's doing this, but it doesn't matter. Either way, you're good. So what we're going to do is we are going to jump in. Jennifer says she hasn't gotten her club set this month. Jennifer, oh, honey, it's only the 12th. It can take sometimes 2 or 3 weeks, depending on the world. Yeah, you just never know. You just never know. Sorry, I know it's hard to wait. It's really hard to wait. I know, but no, they all went. As long as your credit card went through, they all go out on the day they're supposed to. So why am I holding this? We're actually going to use this later, but not yet. We are going. Okay, first of all, I was looking for something, and you know how this is true. Hi, B&D Crafts and More, Bryan in Mississippi. Hello, nice to see you here. Now, you know how when you're looking for something and then you find something else and you're just like, wait, that's cool. So I was going through looking for something in my, I have these, we all have these from IKEA, right? I mean, almost everybody does, or something similar. But at the very bottom, it's just kind of like, you guys can't see it. It's a mess. Don't think that my office looks just like this, because you guys get to see the pretty part. You don't want to see the rest. But I was going and I was finding papers, and I found these 3 colors together. And I will be honest, Shelly did fracture her nose. I'm so sorry, love. I am just saying that, look at this. Cantaloupe, lemonade, and slate. Let me just tell you, thank you, baby. I kind of fell in love with them. And I was just looking at them and I'm like, you know what? I love that color combo. And then I thought, and you guys know that I usually don't do that. But then I thought, you know what? Ding, ding, ding. Storm. Now, those of you that know Stephanie, me, know that if it doesn't have pink or purple in it, it's usually not mine. Hi, Shirley, my love. Usually if it's not pink or purple, it's not mine. That's why I love the card kit, because it pushes me out of my comfort zone, and has me do colors that I wouldn't normally do. Because in my brain, hi, Polly, in my brain, I think if it's not pink or purple, it doesn't exist. Silly, 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 right? My dad does not want a pink and purple card. So that's why I like the card kit, because it pushes me into specific color combos each month, and it broadens my horizons. It like opens up new worlds to me, right? Well, when I saw these 3 colors together, it opened up a new world to me. And I'm like, you know what? I'm totally using those 3 colors together. And I really felt like it needed a dark, so I added the storm. So we're going to see, hi, Yellow Roses. We're going to see what Stephanie ends up making. But I just kind of fell in love with these colors. And I will be honest, you guys, this slate by far is my favorite blue we have. I said it. You're not supposed to play favorites. I'm playing favorites with this slate. I just I'm not even that big of a fan of blue. I love this blue. So we're using slate. And I'm telling you, these 3 colors just hit me. So that's what we're doing. Now, so I had and stay tuned for a sneak peek. And we're going to be voting on something in a little bit. So stay tuned for all of that. Make sure you have hi, Gwen. Make sure you keep your listening ears on, because we're going to do a lot of fun things. I'm going to have you vote on something, and I'm also going to show you a sneak peek later on tonight. So what we have here is I am going to use, I'm going to use the slate, but you know what? I got to make sure I have more slate, because you know what? I think I'll have that. Okay. We're going to use slate for the card base. What card base are we using? We are using this card base. It is, and a lot of you already have it. It is an oldie but a goodie. It is on the website, I'm sure. I didn't check, but it's the 4x4 square card die set. You Are My Sunshine and Happy Birthday. And this is what it looks like in there. Happy birthday and You Are My Sunshine. This makes a 4x4 card. Now, square card. Those of you that were in class now know why I'm using this. Another idea. Remember, I showed you a couple square things in class. Remember? Card 2 and 3. Anyway, boom. And it's funny, you guys, because card 2 and card 3 were not squares, but it just kind of like went well with a square. That's all I'm saying. So here we go. This would fit in a standard 6-inch machine, which is so handy dandy, right? What we're going to do is I need to run this through, but I want to trim this down a little bit. And I'm really trying to conserve on this one because I don't know where my other slate is. I don't know if I have any. Oh, maybe I do have any up here. But I do have. Let's pretend I don't. We are really going to try to conserve. Oh, look at this. I can even do it sideways. Look, hang on. Oh, thank you, baby. So look at this. I was going to do it like this, but look, it will fit this way. Now, I'm going to trim this down because I do not want, look at all that nice. Oh, beautiful, right? Hi, Beth. Hello. So what we're going to do is, Kelly says, I know, I love you. What we're going to do is we're going to take this to the machine. Of course, I'm going to put it a little bit at an angle. I'm going to put it a little bit at an angle, and then I'm going to run this through just like that.
What's the die you're using tonight?
This is the 4x4, hang on, let me know the 4x4 square card, but let me know that I don't know the exact name. Hang on. Is that on the machine? There we go. And so here we go. We're over here and over here and over here. And what we have is we have our card base. Now this folded in half perfectly for us. Ding, 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 just like that, right? And it is the 4x4 square card die set. And so here we have just a card base. Now, thank you, Russ. Russ knows. He says 4x4 square card envelope bundle. Okay. And the cool thing about this, you guys, is I know some people say, Yellow Roses already has it. Don't you love when you already have it? Doesn't it just like brighten your day? Because then you're like, well, I have that. I'm going to go get it out right now and make it with Stephanie. So if you have it, get it out. Let's make it together. Now, square cards. I know some of us, not me, but some of us do not like square cards because sometimes the post office charges extra shipping. Now, not all the time, sometimes. And so what we're doing is if you're concerned it's going to cause extra shipping because it's a square, I'm going to tell you a trick. Are you ready for this? Amanda says we need to get some likes so we can win some prizes. She's right. Thank you, Amanda. You're in charge of likes, okay? You tell everybody you're in charge to make sure everybody gives us likes and thumbs ups and hearts and all that good stuff. I'm putting you in charge. She's already got a job here and she just subscribed. Now, if you're concerned about extra postage, what I want you to do is I want you to design this, make it as pretty as you want, and tricky. Watch this. A2 envelope, ding, 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 fits in there perfect. Regular postage. Oh, Barbara says she puts it in a 5x7 envelope. Genius. Yes. Just because it's a square doesn't mean it has to have a square envelope. I'm going to show you something though. Okay. So we have our card base, right? Yay. Okay. And it's slate. Okay. Move that off to the side. Now what we're going to do is we are going to use, what did I say it was? Lemonade. We're going to use, Tricia says I have the card base out and I'm going to use it right now too. Yay. I love that. And what we're going to do is, where to go? You guys know, okay, so for Mother's Day, remember I was traveling, I was in Florida and for work. And Kirsten interviewed the boys, the twin grandsons, interviewed them and said, what do you love about Nana? And one of the things was, why do you love Nana? And one of them said, because she sings You Are My Sunshine to me. So, You Are My Sunshine can make me cry. You Are My Sunshine is very, very important to me. It's one of those songs that it's the part, well, you'll never know, dear, how much I love you. And isn't that the truth, right? Isn't that the truth? So what we're going to do is I'm going to do two things. Number one, well, I'm going to do 10 things, but number one is I'm going to get some adhesive and I'm going to add it to the back of this. We're going to do two different things here. We are going to peel this up. If you're new to our adhesive, I beg you to try it. Because it is awesome. We are going to peel the back of this off. And there we go. We're going to peel that off. This part here, trash. Don't touch this. That's sticky. We're going to see I have this little lip on here. We're going to flip that over and boom. Everything here now is a sticker. But knowing Stephanie, she's going to mess up and accidentally die cut in the wrong spot. Usually I trim it down, but I'm a little concerned. I need to cut two of these. So I'm going to add another one. Again, this is the back of the cardstock. Peel that baby up. This is trash. Jeannie says her dad used to sing it to her. And I'm going to, watch this. This is where I get tricky. Look, my adhesive is bigger than my cardstock. Watch this. I'm going to lay it down right there. And then I'm going to trim this part off. Look at this, you guys. This is where Stephanie's thriftiness comes in. And then I'm going to bring it over here and use it over here. So all of this, where this is going to be a sticker, right? Now, to make sure that I do not die cut where there is no adhesive, I do this. Because if I didn't, I would put this in the die cut machine and I promise you, I would die cut right where there's no adhesive. How many times do you think I did that? 400,000 probably, right? So now I've learned my lesson and now I know this entire enchilada is all sticker, right? It is all sticker. So what I'm going to do is I am going to die cut You Are My Sunshine. I'm going to lay this. Oh, it's got washi tape on it. I leave the washi tape on it, you guys, because I'm like, why not, right? So I'm going to lay that in. I think this die, it might be a bigger one. Hang on, let me double check really quick, guys. I might have a different version. No, this is perfect. So we're going to lay that down. We're going to lay this down right there. And yeah, so Amanda's right. The more likes and shares and hearts and all that good stuff we get, the more prizes we give away. So we bribe you for those likes and those shares. So please feel free to give us your likes and your shares and all that good stuff. Also, please make sure you're following us on Instagram and Facebook, and make sure you're joining the the official Facebook fan page. Okay, listen to all those cracks, because that's a lot of blade. You know what? I wasn't born yesterday, so I'm going to go backwards, because same amount of rotations on the machine, but less poke when I die cut this. I mean, when I poke it out, right? Now, I'm going to lift this up and get this out. Now, I'm going to weed it a little bit just so you can really see it. There we go. I'm just kind of flicking, but almost all of it's out. But now what we're going to do is I have a little tricky for you, because oh, you can't see. Oh, how funny. Okay, I'm just going to trick you and not tell you what it says until I do it. So we're going to run this one through. I wonder what it says. Look at that. Just fits. Look at that. Whoa, wait. Does it fit? Hang on. There might have to be a different one. Oh, okay. This one is a different. This one came later. This did not come in the kit. This is a separate one. So what we're going to do is we're going to run it through separately. So hang on. Give me 1 second to think. Okay, yeah. Actually, let me see if it's this die. Sometimes it just needs to be a hair bigger. No, it's not this one. Okay, we'll do it separate. So watch this. We're going to bring this over to the machine. This is a card front, and we're going to run this through, and then we'll do it separate. So we're going to run this through, because that square, it's not the exact square that came with this die I'm using right now, and I don't have time to look for it. So we're running that through again twice, just to make sure. And then we're bringing it over. Oh, come on, give it to me. There we go. Bringing it over here. And now let's flick. Get most of those flicks out. You can see kind of what it's going to say. Now we're going to get that square that wouldn't fit earlier, because now obviously it's going to fit, right? And we're going to line that up, and we're just going to die cut that, but we're going to grab some washi. So this square technically didn't come in this set, but I didn't want to spend time looking for the one that really did. So now we're going to take this to the machine. No sweat, right? Now, this scrap goes in my good scrap file, right? Because it has adhesive on the back. That is the good stuff. So we're going to bring it over here, clean that off a little bit because it's a little messy. And we're going to run this through now, just like that. And to me, I can read it, but to you guys, it's backwards. Sorry, I mean, it's upside down. Sorry. There we go. Sonia says, I love the sound of those die cracks. Okay, Sonia, you and me both. I am telling you, there is no better sound than hearing dies go through die cut machines. I've been addicted to dies since I was 15 years old. My mom was a teacher, and I'd go to the teacher workroom, and I would cut out her bulletin board letters out of the Ellison dies. Loved it. It was one of my favorite things. And here we go. All of this is adhesive. So here we go. What we're going to do now, I have, oh, let me pull this out. This is the other one. Now you guys are going to get to vote in 10 seconds. So get ready. Get ready. So this, and I'm going to, oh, you know what? Watch this. This is my cantaloupe. Couldn't think for half a second. What I'm going to do, because I'm going to die cut 2 squares. What I'm going to do is, because there are no score lines, And I should get scratch paper for this, but oh well. B&D says, haven't been here in a while. Yay, I'm glad you're here. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take these two and I'm going to die cut them at the same time. And we're going to lay that down and we're going to run that through just like that. Grab my cutting pad and we're going to run this through just like that. Now we have two orange cantaloupe-y, pinky, you know what I mean, squares. So now what we have is we have these two. And see, we could cut out two and we only have when there's no score lines. Now, this is where you're going to vote. You are my sunshine. And those little extra pieces, those are going to come out, don't worry. Or you are my sunshine. Now, let's get our blue card and I'll just put it on, I'll open both. You guys are going to vote on which one I use. You are my sunshine number 1 or you are my sunshine number 2. You guys get to pick. So go ahead and start voting. Number 1 or number 2. Which one should I use for my card? The cool thing is they say the same thing, but they're completely different, right? And it's fun to have completely different things. So you guys are going to pick which one. You are my sunshine 1 or you are my sunshine 2. And check it out, honeymooners. I even have, look at this. Ding, ding, ding. This is, well, hang on. Oh, hang on now. There's got to be a lot. Oh, orange. No, I like this one better. 1 or 2. Oh, lots of 1. Oh, now I'm seeing some 2s. Okay, keep going. I'm going to add this little sun right in the middle. Look at that. Now, do you change your mind? Because see, that has a cute little bumpy pearl in it now. Huh. Number 1 or number 2? You pick. Ding, ding, ding. I will do what you say. You guys get to be the voters. Kenny, what are you seeing the most of so far? Let's see. Clean up. Even. Pretty even. Oh, no evens. It's got to be one or the other. Now, rest assured, my friends, because I have kangaroo pockets, I can save the extra one for another day. But I need you to, now watch this. This is an awesome scrap, but watch this. I always tear this off and throw this away because it's just not big enough. And then I save all of that. Look at that. Woof. But number 1 or number 2. And you know what? Meanwhile, while you guys are discussing, I'm going to ink both of them because you know me, I have to.
I think number 2's a little head in front now.
Number 2's in front?
Yeah, I think so.
Come on, if you wanted number 1, get busy if you wanted number 1.
That's what my prediction was.
One more minute.
I predicted number 2.
You predicted number 2?
Yeah.
Are you serious or are you joking?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what I thought when I looked at the both of them. I'm all number 2.
You said number 2.
The winner.
Winner. Okay, so we're going to open this. And we're going to ink the edges because we can. And I know sometimes on camera, you're like, Stephanie, it doesn't even look like you're doing anything. But when I move this, you're going to say, oh, she really did do some.
It makes a difference.
It does make a difference. You are right, Kenny. And we're going to go over that. Going over that. Okay. Ready? Watch this. Watch this. You're like, Stephanie, you barely did anything. But look how much I did. I did a lot, right? So that is You Are My Sunshine.
And the one next to that you have done next to the one that you haven't.
Okay.
Put them side by side without the extra ink.
Okay, there you go.
Really see the difference. Huh?
Yeah, you can really see the difference in color. So now this one.
That was the same cardstock, right?
Same color cardstock. Now this one, I'm mostly going to focus on the corners, but I am going to do a little bit of the sides. Okay, Kenny, you're going to have to pick the winner.
We're picking a winner?
Well, I mean, not a winner. You're going to pick which one won, 1 or 2.
Gosh. There's some cheaters who put in number 1 a whole bunch of times, or number 2 a whole bunch of times. So, gosh, and both sides cheated 1 and 2. So I can't really face it like that. Do I have a coin to flip here?
Do you? I don't know. You might.
I don't.
Find one. Find one quick.
Well.
Oh my goodness.
Because I like 2, we're gonna go number 2.
Okay. Yes. Kenny picked number 2.
Number 2.
So that wasn't even really you guys voting. I guess it was so close. He had to
It was close, yeah.
He had to be the Catherine says two.
See what I'm talking about?
So here we go. You are my sunshine. Now, I could be a little tricky. Are you guys ready for this? Watch this. Hang on. Let me see if I have any orange, also known as cantaloupe. Look at this. I have a lot of cantaloupe in my stash that has adhesive already on the back. So watch what I'm going to do, my friends. I am going to go and I'm going to die cut this. You are my sunshine. It fits almost. Oh, let's get. Is it going to fit? Well, what I need is going to fit. So I'm going to take this and I am going to die cut this. This is out of the cantaloupe. Wait a minute. That's not true. I don't want cantaloupe because cantaloupe's already going to be behind it. So watch. This is what we're going to do. We already die cut this one, right? And now we're going to peel off the back. Remember how I kind of pieced it together? So there's a little tiny strip of yellow and a little tiny strip of yellow. Does not matter. But remember, look how easy this is now, you guys. I'm just peeling this up. Easy, easy. Look at this. So it's in 3 pieces because I used extra adhesive sheet to get that all full. There we go. I'm going to lay this down and I'm going to line this up because it's the exact same size square. Line that baby up and I'm going to lay that baby down. Smush. Look, I still have ink on my hands, you guys, from the other day. That's so funny. And look at how gorgeous that is. Now, to make this You Are My Sunshine show up even more, though, wouldn't it be cool to do some different color yellow? So let's find, this yellow. Well, let's grab this one. This one might be better. So we're going to grab this one. Again, it has adhesive on the back. And I'm just focusing on the sun, you guys. I just want the sun on this. So I'm just going to run it through like this. Now, I one time taught a class a long time ago, and people like this freaked them out. I don't need all the other pieces. So I'm just going to get a scrap and only die cut what I need. That kind of blew some minds, but I don't want you to waste ever, 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 right? Don't ever waste. And if you don't need it and you know you'll never use it, then use that scrap and just get the pieces that you need, right? No sense in wasting. So I'm going to bring the, stay together. There we go. Whew. Okay, so we're coming back over here. And let's see what we're going to use. So you'll notice also, my friends, this is all, I just use technically the trash, right? Because here are all the letters. The letters will really pop out, right? So there's a Y. If I wanted to piece this together, I totally could. I made this one so it's the negative that we're using instead of the, get that E back over there, or instead of the positive. And keep in mind, the R is all together. You don't have to put that little R back in, or the O. You don't have to put the inside of the O all the way back in. Kimberly says she does the same thing when she die cuts. Yeah, you know what, Kimberly? It's so funny. Some people have never heard of that before. I'm like, oh gosh, I'm just so making sure I don't waste. So I'm adding that in and I'm looking at that. And I said, okay, that looks awesome. But you know what, my friends, I need to go further. I am going to ink all of these just a little tiny bit on the edges. And I'm going to quickly drop all of these in there. So Kenny, if you had a silly little quote you wanted to say right now, because I know you always love, today's ice cream day.
Yeah.
Now would be a good time.
One of our fun day things. Ooh, you know what? There's Superman Day.
Superman Day.
Yeah, Raggedy Ann and Andy Day.
Oh, I remember them.
But I don't know if you can beat this one. National Peanut Butter Cookie Day.
Oh, man.
So those are some fun things to celebrate today. I mean, you can't go wrong celebrating with cookies, right?
Well, peanut butter, yeah, I can't have peanut butter. So
what?
Remember, we think that's what causes some of my headaches.
Most normal Americans can have peanut butter.
Peanut butter is the bomb. I love peanut butter.
And then if you can't handle any of those, tomorrow, this is especially if you're feeling super aggressive, International Axe Throwing Day.
Oh my goodness.
I've also combined with National Weed Your Garden Day.
Weed Your Garden.
World Softball Day. And you'll like this one, Stephanie, National Sewing Machine Day.
Oh, wow.
There you go. So lots of fun stuff to celebrate. Yeah.
Yes.
Out of those, I would go for the cookies.
Yeah, you're the cookie guy.
Cookies, maybe add a few chocolate chip cookies in there too with the peanut butter.
And Beth says today is Love Your Sister Day. Aw.
Oh, nice. I didn't see that one.
My brother didn't text me.
And it's also National Jerky Day.
Oh, I thought you were going to say National Jerk Day. I was like, what?
Awesome. Now that would be a cool day.
Okay, now check that out, you guys. So now what I've done is I've added the yellow in a different color, and it just really makes it pop even more, right? I love that. So now what I'm going to do, B&D Craft says, interesting holidays. Let me just tell you, I don't know where Ken finds the ideas, internet, but let me just tell you.
Yeah.
Who knew?
Well,
right?
what is Raggedy Ann and Andy actually? Was it a show or something?
No,
I don't even know.
It was little dollies.
Well, I know. I recognize them as stuffed animals. Did they have a show or something? Like, you have to have a show to be able to sell
you know
them.
what? I used to have an alarm clock when I was a little girl that it would go ding, and it would say, Andy, it's time to wake up. It's time to wake up in the morning. And then Andy would say, okay, Ann, it's time to get up. Isn't that cute? I don't know I don't remember the rest, but it was that was the alarm. It was Raggedy Ann and Andy on the alarm clock.
Boy,
I know
that was their
How
highlight.
do I remember that?
Was that their highlight?
Yes, she would say, Andy, it's time to wake up. It's time to wake up in the morning.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anyway, moving on. So there is my, where'd we go? There is my You Are My Sunshine. Don't you love my scratch paper? I reuse it over and over, right? So now what we're going to do is we're going to find our card base. Here is our card base. And we're going to add this right here. Now, because I'm me and because I do weird things sometimes, I'm going to do something. I am going to because I really feel like it needs like a little something in the back. Wouldn't it be cool? Ooh, that's actually really cool. I kind of like that. But I'm going to just cut a strip. So I'm just going to go old school and use a trimmer because crazy. And I don't really need to use one with adhesive on the back, so I'm not going to. And I'm just going to trim this right about there. Now watch this. So I just feel like, and let me explain what I'm doing. I just feel like when I lay this down, I'm like, okay, that looks awesome, right? It looks great. But what if I brought in a little tiny bit of yellow in the background? I mean, cantaloupe in the background. Isn't that cute? I kind of like that. It's just a little extra, but why not, right? So we're going to add adhesive to this. And we're just, now I'm not going to do all of it because obviously not all of it's going to be in here. So I'm just going to run that through and watch. What I'm going to do is I'm going to line this straight edge to this straight edge right there in the middle, right there. And then I'm going to go all the way across straight as I can. And then I'm going to get my scissors and this part of my, these scissors have seen better days. This part of the scissors is going to touch the edge of the blue. Look at this right there. I go, boom, there it is. Boom, there it is. So I am going to snip right there. Look at that. So easy peasy. Now I have my cute little stripe. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add this on top, but to make it even more, so there, does not just that little tiny bit, add just a little tiny bit extra. This You Are My Sunshine is a separate die. I believe, Shelly, this was sold separately. The 4x4 card came with this Are You My Sunshine, and it also came with a happy birthday one. So this, but you know what, my friends, we are going to add some adhesive foam because we can, and I'm just going to cut up some strips. Usually I have better scraps of this, but right now we're just going to grab some of this and we're going to add some to the back. Doesn't matter what your adhesive foam looks like. Nobody can see it, guys. So use those scraps up. You don't have to buy the fancy foam squares or anything because no one's going to see what's on the back. And we're going to peel this one up. We have a sneak peek coming up. And so before we go any further, we might as well do our chat contest. And our chat contest for tonight is everyone can enter to win. You are going to enter in the chat. You're just going to write your answer in the chat. And my question to you tonight, and if the answer is 0, then I want you to say where you would like to go. So my question is, are you going on a vacation this summer? And if yes, where? If you're not, totally get it. Then you're going to say instead where you would like to go. If you could go anywhere in the world, where would you like to go? But I want to know, where are you going on vacation? Where are you going on vacation this summer? If you're going on vacation. If not, totally get it. but I want to know. Oh, Judy said the beach. Tinker Jen said Hawaii.
Fun.
TOZ, what's that, Barbara? BC, what's TOZ? Texas. Lucy says working. I hear you, my love. Okay.
Got to pay for this stuff somehow.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Whoops. Where we go? There we are. So RV camp at the lake, Stephanie Smith said. College World Series. That sounds fun. Okay, here, look, we're going to lay this down. Look at that, you guys. Doesn't it look just, can you see the extra height that foam squares add to it? That just changes it. It just kind of pops it up a little bit. So now Iowa to see family. I love it. We are going to get, so it says You Are My Sunshine, and on the inside, I'm going to use Bold Inspiration stamp set. Bold Inspiration. And I am going to use You Are Amazing. Da-da-da-da. I like this stamp set, you guys. It has sending happy thoughts. You are awesome. You are amazing. You are outstanding. Be brave. You inspire me and stay strong. I love this stamp set because, of course, it's good for women, but it's not a frilly stamp set. So it's great for guys too, because it doesn't have all the little swirlies or anything like that, right? So it's also very good for guys. And I'm going to peel this off and I'm going to add this. Now, I don't know if I've used this stamp lately. Actually, oh, that's not going to fit. You always want to make sure your block is bigger than your stamp. So we're going to grab this one. There we go. And I'm going to get some ink. Where are some of the people going, Kenny?
Let me see. Let me fix this real quick. And go kind of backwards here. So Christy says she's got a girls trip with her daughter to Branson, Missouri to see David and Sight and Sound Theater. Remember, we've heard about
that. Somebody told just told us about that on Saturday.
Cindy says she's just working this summer, but she'd love to visit kids in Utah.
Love it.
Brenda's going to Virginia to see grandbabies. Ivy says no vacation, but she's spending time with grandson, so that's good.
Yay.
Julie's going to visit family in Pensacola. Do you know what state Pensacola is in, Stephanie?
Pensacola, Florida.
Yes.
Ding, 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 Stephanie.
Point for you.
I know, right?
Nola says she's headed to Ireland for 9 days in July.
9 days.
9 days.
To where?
Ireland.
Ireland. Wow.
Some Irish stew, and what else do you eat? Corned beef and cabbage.
Wow. Ireland. That's far away.
B&D says she can't travel because of health problems, but she would love to go to San Diego. Yes.
Understand.
Hopefully, she wants to meet her brother. Deborah would like to go to Scotland. Are we back to 3? I'm sorry.
Sorry,
3. Okay.
Okay, so just for kicks, look how gorgeous that stamps, you guys. That is amazing, right? That stamp is amazing. Just because it's so bold and in charge. Now I was gonna do it just on the inside because that's usually how I do it, but why go that way when you can go this way, right? So I'm going to bring this over to my machine. Let's trim it down a little just so I don't have any issues. I'm going to bring this over to my machine and I am going to try my best. I'm going to try to make it so it's up at the top because I want to add something at the bottom. What? I have no idea, but we'll find out. Let's push that up just a little. Okay, let's see. Now that looks like it's going to be a little bit of a speed bump, but I don't want to move it. So we're just going for it. So you might hear a big noise. Oh, not really. A little bit, not much. So there we go. You are amazing. You are amazing. And there you go. To add the stripe back again, because I kind of already had this stripe in there once, you know, this stripe right here on the orange. Why not do the exact same thing in yellow, right? So it's just kind of like continuing that idea, but now we're going to bring it in yellow. So I'm going to trim this down just a little bit. And that looks about right there. There we go. And now we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to lay this down and we're going to add adhesive. Any other places, Kenny?
Yeah, I'm sure there are. Let me go back over there.
Okay,
quick.
So add your ID. Even if you're not going anywhere, tell us where you'd like to go. It's okay.
Karen's got a staycation. Gloria says, nope, but I would like to go to Italy.
Ooh.
Let's see what else. Here we have. Oh, that's not scrolling up. Go. Come on.
Okay. Now Nana, oops, I said now Nana's gonna look for something. Sorry, that's what the kids call me.
Amy
Now
wants to go to
Stephanie.
Bora Bora. Yeah.
Oh, we've
Paula
been to
says
Bora Bora.
Disney World.
Yeah, we've been to Bora Bora.
Yep. Anne says Wisconsin State Parks. Lynn Man, a trip to Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Like a Laverne and Shirley trip or something.
Oh.
Do you think they make a thing out of that? Like if you go to Milwaukee, do they even remember Laverne and Shirley anymore?
I don't know. I remember Laverne and Shirley. Gosh, those were the days, right?
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was.
A long time ago. Where has the time gone?
Let me tell you. So you guys finish adding to your chats because Kenny's going to pick a winner in a second. Can I just say that we all know, because we're like all in the same boat, right? We all know that time goes freakishly fast. Well, was it today, Kenny, I asked you? Or was it yesterday? I don't remember. I think it was today.
The time went so fast. You can't remember.
I know, right? I said, Kenny, did you ever think in a million years we would be married 35 years? And I said, I never thought I'd be old enough to be married 35 years. So yes, the end of this month, middle of this month, 23rd, we will be celebrating our 35th wedding anniversary. Oh. I got married when I was 7. I should probably.
It was
5. Yeah. And I'm stunned. And those of you that have been, Shirley says we're only 10 likes away from 3 winners. If you haven't given us a like, you got to jump in and find that like button, that thumbs up or the heart or the share.
She's making stuff up because we only got a little over 200 likes.
So, Shirley, he says we only have 200 likes.
Your counter's off. Or cheating or something.
Somebody's wrong.
Somebody's cheating.
Look at this. So I'm adding 3 little dots to the bottom. And why 3? Because you always want to do odd numbers. And
we got some 50-year celebrations.
Oh, I love that, you guys. I love that.
50 for Margaret, 60 for Nancy. Awesome.
Look at that. Doesn't that look cute?
51 for Bonnie and on June 15th.
I love this. You guys are awesome. Yeah. I love it because in all honesty, it's like you guys aren't quitters.
I think we have 290 viewers. You guys.
290 viewers. Yeah. So all of you need to click the like so we get it. Yeah. My number says 354 watching.
Yeah.
But a lot of us don't like, a lot of you don't like us.
It's okay.
It's okay.
We'll win them over someday.
Someday you will like us. Someday. Look at this, you guys. Ding, ding, ding. You are amazing. So doesn't that add, that stripe add? So look at this. You are my sunshine. Continuing the stripe, you are amazing. Look at that. Oh, everybody's saying happy anniversary. Thank you, guys. You know, we're proud of ourselves for sticking it out. Great. And trust me, as you all know,
Happy 19.
Marriage is not easy, but it's worth it, right? It's worth it. So here we go. 42. Now, awesome. Guess what, my friends?
What?
This also comes with an envelope die. And we do have some colors of colored paper on our website that match. Stephanie doesn't have any right now, so she is going to, ding, 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 use white. Now, yes, you can use white paper for your envelopes because, in all honesty, you guys, where'd my white envelope go? My yellow, my A2 envelope go? That's what all they are is white paper, right? White paper. So we're going to run this through. This is from my, and you know what? Okay, here's the problem. Wait, let me see if I can find another one. So my cutting pad fell behind my die cut machine. So this is what you're going to do if you ever have a die that's longer than your cutting pad. So look, my cutting pad, because, you know, right here on the edges, it's too thin. So it's got to go over a little bit. Look, can you see way over here? Well, when I start moving, you'll see it. Watch this. My cutting pad is too small. Look. Can you see that? It's not going to cut it all. So what do? Let me show you. You're going to hold it down and then try not to move it. Try not to move it. You are going to push. Hang on. Let me see if I can. I don't have much room in this room. Okay, there we go. I am going to lay it on top and I'm going to move it to the spot where it didn't already get to cut. And now I'm going to run it through again. So sometimes you might not have something that is the exact size you need. And look at that. Ding, ding, ding. Did it. My cutting pad's not big enough, but I did it. So always, always find the workaround, right? So what we're going to do, this, from what I understand, this envelope comes with the card base. So we're going to fold that. And we're going to fold this. And we're going to fold this. Now, you do need to pay attention where you put your adhesive on this, right? So I'm going to pay attention and I'm going to say right along the very edge. Actually, I could do it right here. That's probably, oh, don't do it on your secret weapon. So I'm just going to kind of go like this and go a little bit off the edge just to make sure, because I don't want any messes. And then we're going to go a little bit off the edge right here. Now we're going to fold. Now we're going to fold this. Ding, ding, ding. Look at that, you guys. Now I have an envelope. Ding, ding, ding. And so what we're going to do, I can get a little fancy and I can decorate this a little bit, but let's see. You know what? What if let's see. Where did you are amazing. Oh, well, okay. You know what? Maybe we won't. Well, let's see. Because I'm kind of thinking it would be cute to just stamp it like right there, but I'm not going to stamp in licorice on the black and white. No, that doesn't really work. So we're going to peel up some of our cheap baby wipes and clean that off because it had black on it, right? Clean that off. And you guys seldom see me clean stamps. So it's like a special occasion. Now it's got to dry it off a little bit. And then what we're going to do is we are going to find a color of ink that matches. So we need either cantaloupe or lemon. Cantaloupe actually would be the best. So let's look. Ding, 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 ding. I've tried to organize my ink pads a little different, and probably I'm not going to be able to find cantaloupe just because that would be too easy. Oh, you know what? No, I do. Here it is. Ooh. So here is cantaloupe. So I started adding more. I did a lot of label maker the other day. So I've been working on that. Let's see.
Paper you're using now is like the text weight paper?
You guys, I will be honest. Are you ready for this? Listen to this. I will be honest. I told Ken, go get some paper out of the printer. So if Stephanie prints on this, I promise you it is the cheapest paper you can find on Amazon. It's the thinnest, cheapest, because we have to print out so much stuff all the time. So yeah, it's like, but you know what? Look,
copy paper.
Yeah, it's just copy paper.
If you get thicker, it'll be
yeah. If you nicer. You could get a little
and
thicker.
We have colors on our website.
But don't get too thick, okay? Because if you use cardstock, now you got a lot of extra folds, and you can, especially if you're giving it to someone in person. But you can also do copy paper, okay? And copy paper is cheaper, right? Hey, save a dime when you can. Did you know in California, we have to buy our plastic bags? So when you go to the grocery store, they say, do you want a bag? And if you say yes, you have to pay for it. And so whenever I go anywhere else, they give me a bag and I save it. It's like joyful. Okay, here we go. Look at this. Boom. Right there in the corner. Don't you love clear stamps? You can see exactly where you're stamping. Look at that, my friends. That is the cantaloupe ink. Cantaloupe. Look at that. Could you match that any better? No, you could not. Could you match that any better? Now, we are going to add, where am I looking? Where's my card? Oh, where did my card go? Oh, come on, help me out, guys. Where did it go? Did I lose my card? Okay, seriously, where did it go? Kenny, help me out. Oh, here it is. I found it. Okay, so watch this. Ding, 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 ding. Look at this. Woo, look at that. What? Now, I could add a little sticker there. Ooh, that'd be cute. Hang on, let's get a sticker. Okay. Kenny, are you picking some winners over there?
Yep, I have chosen a couple winners for us tonight.
Okay, hang on. I'm not ready yet. Oh, shut up. They're sons. Oh, you guys. You are my sunshine, and I just happen to have a sun puffy sticker. Are you kidding me? Now, watch this. Didn't even plan that. Now, Remember, I don't want to pay extra postage. So all I'm going to do is take another envelope, drop that in, close it up, regular postage. There you go. We use reusable bags too, Mandy. We use reusable bags too. But look, ding, 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 regular envelope. So they're going to get this, and this is going to be all the ugly stuff because it's going to get marked up. The post office is going to like play with it and stuff. Then the person you give this to is going to open this up, and it's perfect. It's perfectly beautiful. Isn't that awesome? And then they're going to open it up, and look at this. Ding, ding, ding. You are my sunshine. You are amazing. But wait, what is missing? What is missing? It is my brand new personalized stamp. So I have a new one. Those of you in class have already seen this one. But here we go. Oh, and you guys, I think there's like 23 classes left. So if you missed the class, there's like 23 left. Once it's gone forever. But I honestly think there's like 23 left. We added a lot of extras this time, so there'd be enough for everybody. So here we go. I'm pressing. And it says, crafted by hand and designed with heart, just for you. Hugs, Stephanie.
That was amazing.
Yay! And the crowd went wild. Let's go to 2. Ding, ding, ding. There we go. You are my sunshine. Open that up. You are amazing. And on the back, crafted by hand and designed with heart, just for you. Hugs, Stephanie. Perfect. And again, we have our cute little envelope with our sun puppy sticker. And then our regular envelope to put it in. There we go. Is that awesome or what? I shouldn't say that, but it is. Okay, there we go. So, my friends. Okay, Kenny, you got to announce the winners because people are waiting. And then I have, after he announces the winners, I have my sneak peek I'm going to talk to you about.
Okay, we have 2 winners tonight. 2 winners tonight. Whoops, is that working?
Yeah, it's on
2 winners. Both of our winners are from YouTube. Debbie McGinnis, she says she already went to Cancun. That's in Mexico, like on the Gulf side. So I bet that was fun. And then our next winner, I'm just going to say it's Sherry P because it has a lot of extra consonant and it ends in Wensky on YouTube. She says she's going to stay in her home state, North Dakota, for some vacation. So congratulations to both of you.
Yay!
You are lucky winners tonight. What do they get and how do they get it?
Okay,
Stephanie?
my friends, the 2 of you just won $10 gift certificates to the website. You are going to email Faylene at info@thestampsoflife.com and she will get that to you very, very shortly. Now, congratulations. That had adhesive on the back, so it's got to go over here. I have some yellow that has adhesive on the back. Oh, wait, did I already get my yellow pocket? My yellow pocket. Here it is. Yellow. And so I have some, I think this has, oh, look at all that adhesive on the back. Now, sometimes if it's too large, oh, that's pretty good. That's okay. There we go. Now, I do have, what's in there? I do have a sneak peek, but before I get that out, so this card base is in my kangaroo pocket, right? So I'm going to put this, let's get the magnet out. Still waiting for my magnets. Yeah. And so we're going to lay that down, but the good news is HSN still, I believe, has some in stock.
Yep, I just
checked. Oh, good. Thank you. So that goes in there. And what we're doing is we are getting the extra pieces that we die cut that we're not going to use. They just go in our kangaroo pocket to keep them nice and safe. Now, I did it during class, die cut a whole bunch of other ones. So I'm going to take these exact same ones. This is the one that comes with the card. Happy birthday. So I'm going to lay those down and I am going to lay those right in there. And now those are safe and sound and ready to go. Now I'm also going to throw this You Are My Sunshine in there just because it's similar but different. There we go.
Grandelli wants to know, will the square front die work with the 4x4 die?
The square front.
It must, right?
Which one? The square front was the You Are My Sunshine we used. And that was, okay. That fits. That does fit. Yes. Now, it is, oh, there's a good scrap there. It is time for me to share the sneak peek with you. Ooh, what's that?
The dotted squares, like layer on that and stuff too.
Oh yeah. All this, any squares will work. Lori got some magnetic sheets from HSN this week. Yay! Yay! Yes, Saturday is an early release night, my friends. There is a rumor that Stephanie is going to do that live. That is going to be a big day.
That's
that day.
the truth, not just a rumor.
That is a real. Oh, Ruth Debbie said see, this is how you play it. Ruth Debbie says she's on the HSN newsletter list. She got a $10 coupon from HSN, so she bought more magnets.
There you go.
You're thinking. I love that. So these extras, this one has adhesive on the back, so that's special. But the rest go in yellow and in orange. Okay. Let's see. So sneak peek. Here's the deal. A month ago or two, I don't remember. Or a month or two, I don't remember. Anyway, we came out with this stamp set. It's on the website. And it is called Family Forever. And it has blessed to be your grandma, daughter, papa, grandpa, Nana, Gigi, auntie, brothers. Notice how I put Nana and Gigi next to each other? I just realized that because I'm Nana and the boys and Lila's other grandma, you know, what you would call grandma, is Gigi. So we're together. Auntie, brother, granddad. Well, I told everybody when I came out with this stamp set, I got it all on here. I got sister-in-law, uncle, mommy, mom, mama, aunt, Mimi, dad, daddy, dada, brother, papa, granddad, son, daughter. And then people said, well, what about this? What about this? What about this? What about this? I forgot everything. I feel like nothing was on this set. And you guys were all right. You were all correct when I say I missed a lot. So this Saturday, they are limited. So if you wait till Monday, I can't guarantee you're going to get it in stock. It is on flash sale, but let's go to 3. So what we're going to look at, 3. So what we're going to look at is, look at this. Ready? The ones I forgot, mother, wife, father. Now keep in mind, this says blessed to be your, or you're the best. And you could say you're the best ever, or you could say you're the coolest ever, or you could say for my, or for our. Now, here's the extras. Husband, hubby, grandmother, amma, gramps, pops, pappy, poppy, Grammy, great, grandfather, Grammy, God. So like you could say godmother or godfather, step, niece, nephew, fur baby, because some people have fur babies, right? Cousin, sibling, bestie, friend, someone special, because someone says someone special, babe, chosen family. So you could say you're the best chosen family. Isn't that sweet? Because you know what? Sometimes our family is other people, right? That we get to pick. So this is going to be on the website Saturday night. This is a full-on sneak peek. Sylvie says, talk about versatile. Yes. And my friends, yes, it's 100% compatible, 100% compatible with this first set that you already have. You already have this one. This one adds to it. Okay. This one is like the add-on for the ones. These are all the ones I forgot. I didn't do a very good job, did I? But I mean, it would have been too big anyway. So this is the set you probably already have, Family Forever. This is Family Forever number 2. Part 2. Wait, does this say part 2 really? It does. Family Forever Part 2 is what I named it. So there you go. And I tried to get even more on there. So bestie, grand, great, amma, gramps, husband, hubby, father, wife, mother. Tried to get it all. So there you are. Cheryl said she asked for grandma. Did you get it? Let me see.
That was on set 1, don't you think?
Let me look. I'm looking. Well, it's grandma. It's not grandma.
Oh.
No, Grammy. I got 2 Grammys, one with the Y and one with the IE. So I did my best, my friends.
Did you do Granny?
I did my
best. Did Granny make on it?
Granny?
I had a Granny.
Yeah. Wait, let me see. See, now I'm going to like kick you. Hang on, let me see. I got to go fast. Grandmother, Grammy.
You're going to have to do other languages and stuff. Abuela.
You said Granny?
Granny.
Oh, man.
You missed my Granny.
I missed your Granny. I tried, you guys. I tried. But guess what? Do you want to know even another secret?
Oh.
There's more coming besides this one.
There's still a chance for Granny.
There's more. Because when you start with this one, it's like when you give a mouse a cookie. When you give Stephanie some words, she comes out with a stamp set. But then when she doesn't have all the words you need, she comes out with another stamp set. But when she doesn't have all the words you need on the first one or the second one, she comes out with a third. So rest assured. Rest assured.
Creative Space, you should have received your Folded Club shipment by now, but give it like another 10 days. Sometimes the mail just crazy things happen, but yeah, definitely contact Faylene if it doesn't show up in around 10 days. Sorry, that's for the delay.
It's so rough to wait. Okay, my friend, we announced the winner. We did the sneak peek. We did the voting. Okay, now is a chance for you to ask questions. Does anybody have any questions? Zena, you're going to be pretty happy pretty soon. Let me just tell ya. Let's see. Norma, more is coming. More is coming. So these things are only 4x6. But now there's time for questions. Any items any update on the item stuck in customs? No. I actually sent an email to the factory today saying, I think I just lost all that money and I think I just need to reorder the items. And can you please give me a little bit better of a price because I already have all of those stuck in customs that I don't think I'm ever going to see. This has never happened before, I'll be honest, where we have never gotten it. But it was supposed to be delivered April 22nd and nowhere. So I'm biting the bullet and reordering. Not as much as I ordered first because I honestly can't. But I'm ordering as many as I can just so we have them. So yes, I don't know how long that's going to take, but they were insured. Ruth Debbie, but they're not lost. That's the problem. Because yes, we tried to put a claim on them saying, hey, you guys lost them. And UPS said, no, we didn't. Customs has them. We didn't lose them. So yeah, we lose. Stephanie can lose. Kimberly wants me to tell everybody that does not have the Kiss Cut pad that you need the Kiss Cut pad and why. You need to go watch the video. They are very, very limited and we will not be reordering these. So if you don't have one of these pink pads and you have a die cut machine that has the hard cutting pads like a Spellbinders or a Vagabond or a Big Shot Pro, anything with the hard cutting pads, this will work for. If you don't know what it is, I want you to go watch the video. It's called Kiss Cut. They're very limited in stock. And I did them in the class the other night. And Denise says she uses it all the time. Yeah, seriously, right? But once it's gone, it's going to be, I can't order the thousands they make me order. It's just, most of you already have it. So I can't do it. So once it's gone, it's gone. Arla says, yes, you need it. How many items for the Saturday release? Is it 3? I think Ken looked at the schedule earlier. I think it's 3. Pretty sure it's 3. Ruth Debbie, I agree. Lou Jean says, I love your paper storage. Where did you get it? Lou Jean, these are just, they are the Totally Tiffany 8.5 by 11 storage something. I don't know. Storage something. Kathleen says, I missed the class, but I purchased the kit. Well, the link to watch it, it's in your account. So go to your account and it will be under the online classes on your account. Pam says her granddaughters love the neon name signs that they got them yesterday. Yay. Okay, Pam, don't you totally love them? Oh my goodness. I try to always put mine on in No Makeup Monday, but those of you that don't know, I had a neon sign made. This is the Stamps of Life with the heart at the end. Got it on Amazon. So go check it out. Go to Stephanie's favorite on our website, and the neon signs are listed on there. It's pretty awesome. New color, Chris. It's in. So the ink got approved. So we're just waiting for some embellishments to arrive. Yeah, we're just waiting for the embellishments to arrive. A third Stephanie bag won't fit in the drawer with the other two, Valerie said. Okay, I don't know. Beatrice said, love the scooter dog class this week. Thank you. I loved it too. We added a lot of extra. That's why we still have a couple in stock. But I'm telling you, those dogs are just, they're so stinking cute. They crack me up. Chris says, are they in customs too? I'm not sure what, Chris. How thick is the Kiss Cut pad? I don't have my calipers down here, but it's less than a cutting pad. So it's a couple millimeters thinner than a cutting pad. So it doesn't cut, it Kiss cuts it. So it means it just presses into it. So it leaves an indent. And then that'll show you exactly where to place your color. Oh, the colored embellishments. No, Chris, thankfully, no, those are not stuck in customs. Whew. Let's see. A nice sympathy saying for mother, father. I did. Where is that? Well, okay, that one doesn't really. I thought I had one. Yeah. Have you looked at the sympathy one that we have, Sherry? Because there's a really good one that has a really nice inside one too. Blossom says, thanks. I saw the video. Good. I'm glad you watched it. Okay, my friends, I think we're about done. Saturday, we will have a brief live release of the items that are new. Stephanie has a graduation party to go to that day. So it's going to be a busy day, but we will make it happen. So rest assured it will happen. And the stamp set will be, all the items I think are on flash sale. And this one is kind of, I'll be honest, I saw how many Ken ordered and he didn't order enough. So I'm just saying. The licorice is Copic friendly. Dawn, in all honesty, I would say the Forever Black would be your choice for alcohol markers. I'd prefer to use the Forever Black. My choice, though. I mean, if it works for you, it works. Sherry said she will look. Thank you. Okay, my friends, we're going to head out of here. Make sure that you tune in Saturday for a fun live release.
Card kit
and
reveal.
What?
Card kit reveal.
Kit reveal too. Oh, that's right. Card kit reveal. Yay.
So
Lots of good things. And Ken's still giving away 2 Ken freebies. So that's
right.
pretty awesome. Okay, my friends, have a great night. Stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy. I will see you Saturday night, 2 nights, less than 48 hours. And do I think the Kiss Cut pad will be in stock on Saturday? I don't know, because I don't know how many we have. The night of the class, I sold 10. So I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't know. You'll have to go see how many we have left. It'll tell you if there's 19 or less. So just heads up. Okay, my friends, thank you so much. Have a great night. Stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy, and I will see you on Saturday night. Okay, take care. Bye-bye. God bless you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. It's a wrap.